I don't know what happened. We got cut off. Let me know you guys are there, because I got disconnected somehow. Once you guys are back, then maybe I can continue. Just, hello Brenda. The ones who we were talking and we got cut off, just come back to this one and send me a thumbs up that I know you're back online and I can continue the discussion, which I forgot where we were. Anyhow. Are we all back online? Now, the comments you guys made, just copy and paste it again, because I've lost all of it. It's all new. I don't know why sometimes we lose connection. So if you guys are back there, and I hope that you are, if you put your comments back on, and then I know you guys are there so I can continue the response. Are we back on? Is everybody back on the new connection? That's weird. Sometimes it cuts off. Okay, so we were saying that as when you tell a child don't touch this and don't do this, and he or she wants to do that more, it's because she or he is gaining experience, wants to try things. But that's childhood mentality. We are in the learning process. When we are as old as we are at the moment, which we face with these challenges of, like you brought her up, you fell in love with this girl, and now she left you, and you feel you love her. So you love her because she denied you? Like the child, we say don't touch it, and it goes and touches it and wants it more? That could be one reason. But you got to get over that. You got to understand this is why you want her, because now you're an adult in a way, or your mind is more experienced, more knowledgeable about how your psyche behaves. So if you understand that this could partly be because you've been denied of having something, and you wish to, your ego, and you wish to be in control, because we all think if we're in control, then the life is the way we want it. We have to be in control of things. Then you simply figure that I have to do everything that I'm in control. So if somebody denies me, I gotta prove that I can be in control by going after it and having it. It's like you don't believe in yourself unless you actually follow your unjustified thoughts or the games that your thoughts plays. I have to have it so I can prove that my ego and my ability to be in control of life is what I'm capable of doing, therefore I am who I think I am. I mean, these are all games that your mind plays with you, but you're not supposed to fall for it. Just because something is taken away from you, that doesn't mean it's good for you to go after it. Maybe it's a blessing that it's been taken away from you. But we don't focus on that, do we? We focus on our desire. So the question that I was putting to you is that why do you love her still? You love her because she left you? I mean, is that a reason to love someone? No. Do you love her because you guys have perfect compatibility? Well, if that was the case, you guys wouldn't have broken up. So tell me, what is the reason that you love her? You will come up to the conclusion that there is no other reason but the fact that you had some fine experiences with her, some good times in your memory, and the taste of that good memory is what covering your eyes, making you think that she and you still have the same relationship. Well, you don't. That was that one time or that one period, and you don't have that relationship with her, that good time, good experience anymore. That's just a memory. And memory, consciousness, is where everything is known. That's why we call it the field of the known. And in the field of the known, you're comfortable. You feel secure. You have a certain psychological security. So you keep going back into your memory and you remember those good times about her, things that you were compatible with at a certain time. As things change and she's not the same person anymore, so you don't have compatibility with her. But you still think of her as if you do, because at one time you did. And that one time that is no longer in existence, is dead, is still in your memory, in your consciousness, the field of the known. And that's where you feel psychologically secure. So you keep going back and you think that she and you are still the same as it was when you were feeling the way you were feeling. And you feel comfortable. So you want to keep remaining in your memory because it gives you a feeling of confidence, comfortableness, and the psychological security that we are all after. Now, where was I going with this? So the idea is that you are constantly in your memory bringing that particular moment or experience and projecting it over what it is now, which is no longer that, and you feel good about it. So is it logical to think that even though in reality you guys are not the same as it used to be, you should still love her? Well, there are reasons that you love someone. At the outset, it's a sexual attraction, and that's not love, that's lust. But most of us think that's love, so we go and pursue. And later on, you bond on consciousness level, which can create actual bonding and love. But when that bond breaks up, you don't seem to be interested in believing it. However, you did believe when it felt good, but you don't want to believe the reality because it doesn't feel good. If you put how it feels aside and come to the logic of it, can you see enough reasons, as you had before, to be in love with this person? You see those reasons don't exist anymore. So if it doesn't exist, what is it that you love? You love your memory with her. You're in love with your memory with her. You're not in love with her anymore because this woman is not the same woman as before. That was having the same interaction with you, same bonding with you, same feelings, reciprocation of emotions with you. This is a different woman. She has changed. But you still want to love this changed person from what she was, the same as that person that was different with you. Why? Because you have brought that file with her. You're not seeing her as her actuality is today. You're still seeing her as how she was in your memory then. So stop perceiving her. Stop seeing her for what she is, actuality of her. Stop perceiving her as it was in your memory and bringing all those experiences and sweet memories and harmony that you had with her and project it onto her now, and then make her as if she is the same person, but somehow you're confused. I still have to love her. You don't have to love her anymore because she's not the same person. She's not treating you the same thing. She's not reciprocating the same way. She doesn't have the same emotions anymore. So what is it that you say you love? Why? Why do you love her? Do we ever ask ourselves, why do we love someone? No, because you think, because you're programmed for procreation and you're turned on by the intimacy and the sexuality that you're programmed to have for a girl that you think, for a woman that you think is, meeting your standards physically, then you think that is enough to be in love, think that you're in love. You think that's the same as love. That's not love. That's a program that you have nothing to do with it, and she has nothing to do. She hasn't done anything to deserve your love. What you feel about her is your programs in your gene for procreation. You're attracted to a woman. And she hasn't done anything to deserve that love because that's how she's been born and you're attracted. It's like saying, you see an apple and you think, it's the apple that really makes you want the apple. It's you who's programmed to see apple as food and want to eat it because of the nourishments. So the apple itself is not really part of the equation, not doing anything. It's not encouraging you, it's not enticing you, it's not really asking you, it's not really bonding with you, it's not explaining, it's not, helping you with your problems. The apple is there. You're programmed to want the apple, right? So you're programmed to be attracted to this woman. But the woman hasn't really done anything to cause a love to take place. And you think your attraction, which is based on your program of procreation, is equal to love. And then you think, I love her. You don't love her. Why should you love her? Have you asked this question? Why? What has she done to deserve your love, your life, your dedication? Why? What? If you answer this question, you will see nothing. She has left you, means she doesn't want to be with you. And the first criteria to want to love someone is that if she wants to be with you. If that criteria doesn't exist, then you should not pursue it for the reasons that is illogical and respect to her wishes. She has left you, so there's no reason for you to love her. And is there anything else that makes you love her? You will see that it's not love, it's lust. And that lust exists for every other woman that meets your physical expectations. So, once you clear that in your head, that it is your memory that you're projecting on her, that she doesn't qualify to be loved by you because she doesn't love you, she's not with you, she's not doing anything for you. Therefore, all of that clears your head to make you see it as it is, see her as she is, and you will come to the conclusion that that's not love, and it's not supposed to. I don't have to love her, and I shouldn't love her because she doesn't qualify. Instead, you're thinking because you're attracted physically or due to how it was in your memory, you still think she's qualified. There's no qualification. So disqualify her, unwant her for the reasons that we talked about, then you will feel free to be in the gym with her, to be anywhere, because you will feel, well, that's another beautiful woman, but I don't have a reason to love her. She hasn't shown me enough reason to express my love to her. And that would make you feel more confident to go on and find somebody else and have more respect for yourself. You're throwing yourself at her because of your desire. So it is really your desire that you're following, not that you love her. You love your choice. You love your desire. Your desire tells you, go after this woman. But that's all. But it is up to her to show you that if you should love her or not. She hasn't shown you anything. So this means she's not qualified. If she's not qualified, then you shouldn't pursue her. Simple. For many reasons. Respecting her wishes, respecting your wishes, and being fair to yourself. Why should you guys offer yourselves to every pair of legs that you see, or every beautiful face that you see, or beautiful body that you see, and you think that is now having everything that needs to be qualified for your love? Why you feel so less of yourselves? Women and men both have to do the same amount of efforts, make the same amount of efforts to prove to each other that they are worthy of each other's love. And that is not limited only to the physical attraction, because the physical attraction is not her doing. You're attracted to a woman regardless of what she's doing, as long as it meets your physical standards. And she may be attracted to you because of the way you look or the way you, whatever, that she feels like it. But that is not something that you or her are actually doing as part of your qualification to deserve each other's love. Now, the next step would be, what are you now offering? What she looks like and what you look like is not what you guys have anything to do with it. You've been born like this, and you have this gene of being attracted to each other. So, where's the rest? What is your efforts in this? you got to question that. If there is no effort from her side to attract you, to bond with you, to deserve your love, then you shouldn't offer it. And if it's the same, you're not offering any kind of an effort to deserve her love, then she shouldn't offer that to you. Now, sometimes you may offer all kinds of care and attention, but the other person doesn't reciprocate. Well, that means it's an equation that is not equal. You got to let that go, because you deserve just as much an attention as she deserves. It has to be an equal partnership, equal way of reciprocating emotions. So in that base, you will see that she doesn't qualify. You go on, stay in the same gym, do your workout and enjoy your life, and understand if someone does deserve your love or not. Then say, I'm in love with her. Otherwise, you have no reason to be in love with her. Number one reason, she's not with you. That's the end of that. Hope that is something for you to think about. I know you got a long-winded answer, but we got caught off and I lost the train of thoughts. Okay.